Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Rose and I'm a 7th grade reading teacher in the state of Florida. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe so that you're notified whenever I post a new video. Yay! It is January 7th on a Tuesday and the kids are back. We just got done with our 2-week winter break, which was awesome and much needed, but now the kids are back and it's like full swing mode. We have 20 weeks left. 20 weeks. Luckily, we have some days off sprinkled in there, so super excited about that. Yay! Today we're kind of taking it nice and easy. We are practicing rotations because things have kind of changed a little bit. If you haven't seen my last video, I will link it up here. It kind of shows my new reading rotation and different things like that in my new classroom setup, which you'll see in just a second. So we are practicing rotations and then going over the rules and then doing a rotation. I kind of did it a little bit different with my first period versus my second block. My first period did rotations and we did this activity in small group, but a lot of them didn't finish and it was just really because they didn't have enough time. So I changed that up and we didn't do like full rotations in my second block. So they were able to finish the activity, but they didn't really get advantage of the whole rotations. So I think during my last block, I'm going to do rotations. If they don't finish the activity in small group, then they'll just finish it up throughout the week. So that's what my plan is. The activity that we're doing is collaborative clowns. So this is a Kagan activity, and basically each person is assigned a different material and task to do. So for instance, one person is in charge of the marker. They're the only person that can touch the marker. The other people have like pieces of paper, but they're the only ones who can touch that piece of paper. So you really have to talk to each other to figure out what your clown is going to look like. Is it going to be happy, sad, excited? What's your background going to be? Because they're supposed to use the whole paper as well. So let me show you some examples. This team went for a more scarier clown. I love the 3D effects though, and like the drooling. This one definitely gets points for the most creative. They kind of said it looked like a cat, but I think they kind of made it really look like a clown in the end. Again, kind of going for that scary it look. So those are just some of the examples that the kids came up with so far today. So I have my one last period class. Like I said, my first period class hasn't finished theirs yet, so maybe tomorrow they can finish it up. We are going to start like a new workshop tomorrow. I think we're going to do Contagion. I haven't done that one yet. That one and like the very last workshop, I think it's all about sports. We weren't able to do last year, and last year was the first time with Read 180 Universal. So I'm thinking Contagion we do next because it is flu season and everybody's sick. So I think that would be a good one to do right now. And then we'll do the rest later. So that's what's up today. This is my new setup for the classroom. It is a U. I love it. It's kind of like my own personal stage now. Yes. And I brought today my microphone. I actually bought this from Wish. It is a microphone like so. It's not on right now, but it has a bunch of controllers and the speakers here, and it's been fun. So I've been kind of talking like this all day and walking around my stage area Love it so much. Yay. The kids seem to enjoy it too. I introduced myself. I was like, and I'm Mrs. Stahl, and I will be your host for today for the next 90 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. Please applaud anytime, anytime. So I have a microphone in my hand, and I just can't stop. So that is that. So today has been a pretty good day. A few kids were out. There was like 4 people absent in my first period class. No kids absent in my second block, and I have quite a few people absent for my last block. So we'll see what happens for the rest of the week, see if they come back. Hopefully they do. We miss them. So yeah, so it's been good. A little chatty, obviously. They haven't seen their friends in 2 weeks, but other than that, it's been a good day. So guess what? At the end of the day, I do not have to do any car rider line. Yay! So that's exciting. I am done with that for the rest of the school year. So I hopefully will be heading right out of here after work. I plan on going to the gym, and then I have to pick up my hubby some cold medicine because I think he got my scratchy throat that I had last week. Oops. So I will be doing that. He also wants to bake a cake, so I have to get like powdered sugar and stuff. So I don't know if I'll see you for the rest of the day, but I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, and happy Wednesday. It is, let's see, January 8th, and I'm here at school. Today has been a pretty good day. We are actually starting workshop 5, so we skipped workshop 4 and we're on to Contagion. That would be a pretty good workshop to start with since it's still kind of flu season and people are starting getting sick, so maybe it will tell us how to prevent that from happening. So we started that today. They're reading, they're watching an Anchor video and doing some vocabulary with that. And then in small group, my last class had already finished their clowns, so they did an activity with the game Cooties. So let me show you that real quick. Okay, so the class that was already done with their clowns did a main idea review game with the game Cooties. So they have these cards. So these are the main idea cards that I picked up to go with this game. There you go. This is the main idea Jungle Safari. So if you have any board game, this would work great with it. And this one is level 3.5 to 5. So they're a little bit harder than the cards that I have for some of my other games. So I like to have these on hand because it gives my kids a little bit more of a challenge. So you could do this though with any type of review cards or games. So those are the cards, and then they have a answer sheet to go with them, and then it's just the regular Cooties game. Now this one box has 2 sets because I think you only get 4 Cooties in one box, so I had to pick up 2 boxes, so that's a total of 8. Normally I don't have any more than 8 kids in a rotation. So what they do is they just basically read a card on their own. Once they have answered, once they think they have the answer to the question, they just tell me the card number and what their answer is. I check it, and if it's right, they get 1 piece. And then whoever creates the cootie the fastest wins. So they really get into this, and even my last class, who they're kind of like, they're my quiet group, which I like, don't get me wrong, but however, sometimes it feels like they're not really participating though either, but they really got into this as well. So they need a body and a head. So they get these first, their first 2 questions that they get right, and then they get to deck it out with, they need eyes, an antenna, a mouth, and then 6 legs. So they have to answer those questions correctly to get this. So they seem to have fun with it. I had everybody participating in it, which was great. So if you're looking for a cool little activity to just kind of you know, get away from the mundane sameness all the time, this is a great one. I picked these up for like $5 at a Toys R Us. So that was a while ago. But you can pick these up probably at like Target or whatever. They can't be that expensive. I hope not anyway. So, or you might even have the original at home. So that was that. The rest of my classes are finishing up their clown activity. So they've been having fun with that. Let me see. Another thing that we're doing vocabulary tomorrow, so I need to kind of figure out or print out a few things for that. I need to do that now. However, I'm also redoing my door because I don't know if I think I showed it in a couple videos ago, like my door without it being decorated. It looks a hot mess. There's like, I don't know, patches of nothingness, and it looks kind of gross. So I am in the process of covering it with yellow and doing something that we can actually kind of leave up for the whole year if we wanted to, or we can kind of easily maybe change it for the last couple of months. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I had my first block. I had one group that finished their clown early, so they went out and they were covering my door. Yeah, I had to redo some of it because it was not looking up to par. So, anyway, so that's what I've been doing. Probably not the best use of my time, but it's been fun. So, anyway, that's about it for today. Tomorrow, like I said, we're working on vocabulary. So, yeah, I'll show you what we do for that tomorrow. If I don't see you, and by the way, I did not go to the gym yesterday, but my hubby is meeting me at the gym tonight, so I have no excuse not to go. I have to go to the gym. So, yay for that. I'm excited. And yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, and happy Thursday. It is January 9th, and here we are again. Today we are focusing on vocabulary, and I've been kind of like a laminating machine this morning, and I laminated a whole bunch of stuff so that I can finally start making some word walls. So I kind of like put this off last year because we have so many words in each of the workshops, but it's important, and I know that it's better for them if they kind of constantly see it all the time. So I made these words, and now I'm just thinking about, I hope that they're big enough to actually see across the room. I don't know. We'll try it and we'll see how it goes from there. So I made these little workshop little like titles. So we have workshop 1, stand up, workshop 2, life in dystopia, and then this is the one that we're working on right now, which is contagion. Dun, dun, dun. So I made those, and then I love to color code, so each of the words are in the same color. So we have workshop 1, workshop, what was this, workshop 3, and then workshop 5. So we are kind of skipping around and stuff, but that's perfectly fine. So my workshop 2 was all about droughts, so the material was a little dry. But anyway, that's why we skipped number 2. So, although number 4 is a really good one, it's all about Lincoln's killer. So that one gets the kids kind of excited. So we have been focused on vocabulary, like I said, and what else? I kind of started this up just this week. I used to do it all the time, and then I stopped. We did like brain breaks. The thing about it is we used to do brain breaks because I am a 2-block class. We used to do brain breaks like during the 4-minute passing time because my kids don't leave. Like they stay on the side of the class and they keep on working. But during the bell, like the switch bell, we would do a fun little activity just to have a brain break. I kind of stopped doing that because I don't know, it's hard to find something to do every single day. But sometimes they wouldn't earn it and different things like that. So I kind of went away from it, but I want to start bringing some of those games back because I do think it builds some good sense of community. So what I've been doing is for our wrap up at the end of the day, so as long as they have stayed focused and we have enough time at the end of the day, we get to do a fun little game that has nothing to do with work at all usually. So yesterday we played balloon bounce. So basically just, we had a couple balloons, they can't have it touch the ground, so they all have to work together and they can't like double bounce the balloon. So they can bounce it, then somebody else has to bounce it, and then they can bounce it again. So anyway, that was really fun. They really enjoyed that. Today we did, I'm calling it cup flip. But or cup toss, maybe cup toss, cup flip, whatever. They have to just take a little like plastic cup and toss it on the other side, you know what I mean, like just flip it around. Anyway, hence the name cup flip. So they did a really good job with that. They started like practicing doing that, and then we did like a line. So the first person had to go. Once they did it, the next person did it, and all the way around the whole class. My first period right now is in the lead. They were able to do it in 1 minute and 47 seconds. My second group, they were so close, so close. They were 1 minute and 56 seconds. And so my third class, we'll see how they do. So it was a lot of fun, and they really enjoyed it. I'm thinking, so I'm doing all these games, right? And we're talking about contagion. So I was like thinking of all these games, because I think there's one where you have to blow a cup across like the desk or something. But I was like, this is probably not the best time to do it, just because we're on contagion and they're going to be blowing these cups and it's just going to get germs everywhere. So anyway, if you have any fun little games that you can do in the classroom, because I have a whole book of games, but a lot of them, like, you have to have a lot of space, and you have to, like, there's too much, like, touchy-feely stuff, like, for middle schoolers. So if you have any games that you like to play with your students or anything like that, please leave them down below, because I'm very interested. So they've been having a good time working together, and it's so fun just to laugh with the kids. So I'm trying to do that more this year. Yay, 2020. Okay, so that's it for now. Tomorrow they're going to start their first actual reading of the workshop, so that will be fun. And yeah, that's about it. I did my grades too. My grades are all in, and they're not due until Monday. So I feel very accomplished with that as well. So, okay, I'm going to go because I have like 19 minutes left, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, and happy Monday. It is January 13th, and I totally forgot to sign out the vlog on Friday. I forgot to like vlog anything on Friday, mostly because I was working on some things. It was kind of a busy day, but the kids were good. They did mostly like skill practice, really, and did the game cooties like we had been doing before. So that was Friday, and so now I'm going to close out the vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell notification so that you're notified anytime I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.